My friends, we live in a world that is always chaotic and hard. People with weak wills are consumed by worry and fear, which stops them from reaching their full potential. But you will be forged in the furnace of Stoic philosophy into a mental colossus, can't be moved. Not stoppable. How do you turn the loss of a job or relationship into fuel for your crazy self-discipline? By seeing it as a chance to show how resilient you are. How does that break your spirit? You are in charge of your mind if you have strict thought control. Worry sneaks up on you, you reframe it as excitement for the task ahead. You cut away mental weakness with stoic equanimity. You protect yourself from fate's cruel blows by developing insane willpower, and your resolve is like an oak tree that can't be shaken in the face of chaos and setbacks. Socrates of today follow this road. Warrior facing the challenge. The world is inherently uncertain and always changing. Stoics believe that this is true. People and things outside of your control will always try to get in the way of your goals and dreams, but like a heavyweight boxer who takes hard hits, you build the mental toughness and fortitude to deal with them and fight back with ferocity. You expect the unexpected and plan for problems, then use them as opportunities to show how determined and persistent you are. For example, when you lose your job, you don't give up in fear and self-pity. Instead, you turn that career rug into an opportunity to finally launch that business idea you've been nurturing. You have the insane willpower to make it happen. You don't give in to sadness or fear of being alone like the great Stoics did. Instead, you steel yourself away from romantic interests and see this painful phase as a chance to make yourself stronger so that nothing can stop you. The fearless, strong, and determined mind sees every problem as a chance to grow as a person. Get through tough times. If you train yourself to be a Stoic, what doesn't kill you really does make you better. Strong mentality. Stoic teachings are based on the radical idea that we are the only ones responsible for our reactions, emotions, and judgments about the world around us. No outside event can make you anxious, angry, or fearful. Only your judgment can. The art of insane self-discipline is training yourself to elevate reason and self-control over your animalistic impulses and hard wiring. Like a samurai warrior, you breathe steadiness into the raging storm of fear, desire, and aversion that churns within. An untrained mind is constantly buffeted between cravings and aversions, blown away from your intentions and purposes by the winds of circumstances and fleeting emotional whims. By ruthless thought, monitoring and mastering your inner dialogue, you become a mountain that can't be moved. Direction at work. Highly self-disciplined people stay calm and focused even when they have a lot of work to do and deadlines that make their worried co-workers lose their cool. In fitness and diet, they stick to their plans without any trouble, while weak-willed people give up easily. With an iron grip of disciplined thoughts and judgments, your actions will instantly line up with your deepest goals, even if things go wrong around you. Like a missile guided by Stoic resolve inside, you reach every goal with insanely disciplined determination. This is your most powerful weapon against hardship. But crazy self-discipline is more than just controlling your emotions. It's also the guardian of your most valuable assets. Dedicated time, effort, and time ruthlessly prioritize only the highest yielding activities that will help you reach your goals. Get rid of distractions and time wasters. Use self-discipline to channel intense work ethics that leave competitors behind. Attack your days with a relentless Stoic focus that seems inhuman to the weak-willed. Self-discipline is the blade that precision sculpts excellence from the shapeless. The Stoic philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote, "He who is not every day conquering some fear has not learned the secret of life." To live by these words, do not let your potential be lost. Maxime is living the spirit of fearless stoicism. Running away from or giving in to fear is the path of weakness. Are we conquering fear, breaking it down, and letting it improve our senses and performance? This is the way of the Stoic warrior. When fear comes up, feel it fully, without resistance. Feel its roots in your fleeting thoughts and irrational projections about the future. Now, turn that visceral energy into powerful, purposeful action and peak performance. Break down your fear-shaking adrenaline into intense focus in your work, sports, or any other activity. Courage was needed for an endeavor. When lives, livelihoods, and legacies are at stake, the Stoic shows true fearlessness on the battlefield or in the boardroom, while their friends are paralyzed by anxiety. The modern Stoic faces fear head-on and emerges transformed. Fear's energy now fuels. Their flourishing fear is not a deterrent, but an adrenaline-fueled adrenaline high that heightens awareness and responsiveness. Like a wildfire forging ceramic from raw clay, fear's intensity bakes your focus into adamantine hardness. This is the alchemy of turning terror into victory. The weak start each day resigned to the tyranny of trepidation, but you spit in fear's face, using its power as rocket fuel for your fearless ambition. Every morning is a new victory over the phantoms of worry and doubt. In this war, you will emerge as the victor, with insane willpower, unwavering determination, and success. Achieving something without working for it is just luck, without any substance. Like steel that is made by intense heat and punishing hammer blows, our biggest successes require furnaces of effort, pain, and persistence to reach them. To make our dreams and goals come true, we need to have insane willpower, which is driven by stoicism. Fearless thinking and insane willpower push our goals forward like meteors streaking unstoppably through trouble. When weak willpower meets life's harsh blows and failures, it breaks and disappears like glass. But crazy me Stoic willpower that doesn't give up, like a diamond's unbreakable structure, and won't give in or give in to pressure in business, sports, or any other area of human achievement, Willow stands tall among the ruins of broken dreams and unrealized promise. While some people give up out of fear or pain, the feat has to be done when, with the Stoic mind as your oaken foundation, you have unstoppable determination and unbending resolve. You will unleash a firestorm of insane willpower to make your visions come true and change the world to suit your needs. What chance could hold you back now? Willpower is built by pushing through intense resistance, like muscles being torn down to make more muscle fibers. Court unease, chaos, and tasks that the judge sets for himself to live, you need to have heroic persistence. Each fight you win boosts your determination, and you come out of it spiritually stronger. No pit of struggle is too scary for insane Stoic willpower. Financial problems and personal tragedies keep happening because they feed the uncontrollable human will. You have been reborn with unbreakable, crazy willpower that comes from the source of all invincible Stoic qualities. Taking full responsibility for your mental state. This isn't New Age affirmations or self-hypnosis. It's training your judgments and seeing problems as chances for epic growth through steel-tongued resolve. The spark of insane willpower ignites the Stoic furnace of metamorphosis. You are always melting down and reforming a better version of your more resilient and determined warrior spirit. What obstacles could stop such a frightening human force? Friends, we are at the crossroads of fear and freedom. Will you run away from life's inevitable problems, or will you face them head-on? Create an unbreakable attitude to charge headlong into your biggest goals with insane willpower. By putting yourself through harsh self-discipline, you can free yourself from the shackles of impulse and hardwiring. Ascend to the power of well-thought-out self-control. Fear and worry can't get any oxygen because of brave stoicism. Setbacks become launching pads that push you forward. Like carving a breathtaking statue, you chip away at mental flaws and weaknesses until you have an unbreakable Stoic mindset. With this new psychology married to insane willpower, what forces in the universe could get in the way of your chosen path? Nonetheless, you are now the modern version of two of history's bravest philosophers, Marcus Aurelius Epicus and Seneca. You have been reborn as modern titans, and old problems have been wiped out by your supreme determination. So use this day and these moments to turn the raw materials of your suffering and struggles into a mental alloy that will last. Make yourself a fearless Stoic by going through the tough parts of life. The road will be hard, but the rewards are huge. Freedom, happiness, and complete control over your fears and situations crazy. If you follow the fearless Stoic road, you will not regret the problems you could have avoided on your deathbed. Instead, you will regret the chances you missed to face fear and hardship head-on. Regret is suffering twice over a fact that can't be changed. Will you see life's brutal problems and chaos as unavoidable suffering, or will you see them as stepping stones to crazy Stoic mastery and the extraordinary? This choice defines incredibly. Being fearless in your daily life is what makes mediocrity a peaceful jail, but still a cell for real freedom. To experience the bliss of realizing your huge potential, you have to go through a daily rite of passage. Fighting through hardships and fear is part of the hero's journey. Seeing the cold universe's problems as chances to show how strong and determined you are is a sign of true bravery. Add every problem to your alchemical furnace to create a strong Stoic attitude of determination and courage that can't be broken. If you live this, you will know the rapture of fearless freedom. You will bring facts into the world from the womb of your crazy willpower. As an immortal Stoic giant, you are a fearless conqueror of your environment rather than a prisoner of it. This is the path of highly fearless living. Each dawn brings a new crucible for tempering an adamantly Stoic mindset. Will you emerge refined by its fires into an architect of your visions, or melt under extreme pressure into a formless, drifting remnant? The choice is yours, but the Stoic path is clear. Face every obstacle as a way to turn your worries into insane willpower. Let every problem be a chance to use severe self-discipline to cut through mental blocks that are stopping you from reaching your full potential. Think of every fear, conflict, and failure as a ritual that will turn terror into focused intensity. Like a thermonuclear reactor, use this intense energy to push your goals and dreams further than most people could ever imagine. While others fall from one crisis to the next, you will always be able to keep your cool and keep moving toward the extraordinary, even when things are going badly. The path of fearless living is both your crucible and your liberation on this heroic journey. Pain is the angry blacksmith beating you up on the anvil of progress, but you don't give up. You fuel the fires of the forge with insane willpower and resolve until all resistance breaks against your hardened, unbreakable Stoic will. Then you will keep moving closer to the horizons of your dreams and visions, and neither threats nor setbacks can stop you. Stout drive that won't stop. You are constantly shaped by hardship into a cruel force of nature. This is the clarion call of fearless Stoic living. It howls for you to shed your mental weaknesses and arm your mind with hardy self-discipline and iron self-control. It calls you to the path of badass ambition that can't be defeated. Pay attention to this call and show what godlike feats your unstoppable force can do.